Following the signs. Scorpio, this is your invitation. This is your invitation to release it. Allow yourself to enter this space so you can get a message that's accurate for you. You probably feel like you don't know where April ended and May began. It's been a monotonous into the depths within yourself. Daily comeuppance of what is holding you back. Moving through Aries season, like as a Scorpio myself, I know I definitely feel, I don't know, a sense of assertion when moving through co-ruling Aries, Mars. Mars is a lot stronger operating in Aries. Mars really feels he has to lead Scorpio assertively through physicality, but is always ghastly surprised that there is so much action that's taken within and beneath the surface. That Mars is humbled. So there could be something that you're working towards right now, or wanting to come into fruition, and there's parts of you that want to doubt it, but that's not because you don't believe it. It's because over years your trust, your faith in your trust, in your self-trust has been ruffled. Scorpio, that's a lot there. Hold on. There's a lot there, Scorpio, but definitely getting the message that they all must be spoken. We've got the Southern Cross, Ocean, Magpie, Moth, Campfire. We've got 31, 27, 20, 22, and 5. Pathfinder, Surrender, Spoken Word, Shadow Self, Storyteller. The Southern Cross card here, the Pathfinder, like this one, and I'm getting a little bit of a chill as I'm connecting with this card, but this card really speaks. It reminds me of the Judgment card, if I didn't already say that, but it's that call to action. It's the getting real with yourself about your internal compass, your self-direction, and where you are fated, destined to head. This card is the message that now is the time. There's a depth of emotion within you that you are learning to suppress and to fight is only prolonging your growth, and you're needing to surrender that. And it's like once unleashed, then it's like going down a rabbit hole because there's a lot in there. But if you were to compartmentalize it continually, then you are only doing yourself an injustice at this point. You'll know what direction, what it is that is the main preventer. Now, whether this is something recent or whether this is something that goes back that's just stayed and stayed. It's like outstayed its welcome at this point. But it's time to speak up about it. And you're going to be getting messages that are going to be giving you opportunity to be able to do so. This could be within a conversation where there's a pause, there's a space, and it's something that you have personal experience with that's going to give you opportunity to speak about something that could be really healing for you. This could also come through music, through message, ads on TV, but something's gonna perk you to speak, and it's gonna be transformative. It's gonna be allowing you to accept yourself in ways that you didn't realize were possible, and that's a really good vibe and space to be in, Scorpio. Something to do with your path is going to involve you sharing this story of how you came to be. Now, whether this doesn't seem important, like little old me, like, where's my journey gonna help people? Well, trust me, it is. It is. It's through shared experience and connection with people that we gain compassion. We encourage others to gain compassion, to feel validated. Never downplay or don't I don't know the word. It's kind of like downplay, but not. I'm wasting time, I feel like, waiting for this word, but it's important. Anyway, what I'm getting at is you probably have a tendency to downplay your experiences because you are very empathetic and you have an ability and that duality to put yourself in someone else's shoes. I could be connecting with someone with a Aries North Node as well. So due to past lives of being there for other people, you have so much versatility in being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes to gain so much perspective and really be able to mediate. And while this is admirable and can be beneficial in the world, for your personal journey right now, it's time to get selfish and to express, to validate yourself. I might come back to these with the messages from the book, but I feel like, that sort of set a tone for where we're at. So over the full moon, you could have really had a lot of these things coming up for you, where you see there's something on the horizon for you where you want to head, and maybe you've had obstacles and misalignments, and it's just has not been happening for you, or you don't know where to start. So many ideas, which fucking one? And you're coming to realize that, is it a lack of knowing what idea to pick, or is it in fact the fear that is within yourself of one of them being successful? I feel like you might sit in a space where you're like, oh yeah, this would be really good and I really want to work for myself. And then you start thinking about it more and you begin to start talking yourself out of it, because you start thinking about all the integral shit that you really don't want to have to deal with, that over the course of your lifetime, there's been someone else doing that, ensuring that you're getting paid, ensuring that GST is taken out, and blah, 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 all the finer details. And the thought of that, of doing the stuff that you don't enjoy, can make you look at this like it's never going to happen. And you are understanding now that you do say this to yourself, or that there's been some epiphany, some realization, or you've heard it back to yourself. Like someone else could have been talking about something part of them and you've heard it back to yourself. Someone could be traveling, or someone could be coming to you. Just felt compelled to say that. So yeah, over this, since the full moon in Scorpio, you have really been communicating these things internally. Maybe you've been journaling. There's something about like at night is when you're really drawn to something, or you're able to like really fixate on something. There's something that at night time, I'm looking at this here again, another chill, like this moth, something like drew you right into that full moon. Like a mirror, like you could have even been gazing at it at one point and you just like asked yourself, you connected with that moon and that feminine part of yourself, that being ruled by very masculine planets that you often it's a different kind of feminine. Like it's more a sexualized feminine. It's more a seductive feminine, the Scorpio femininity. But like it's actually very highly intuitive. It's very it's soft. It wants softness. It actually, like, it wants to be treated like the elixir of life, basically, because it withholds like a key to whoever comes into path with it. Because it, like, you unlock things within people without even realizing it. And you unknowingly unlock parts of yourself at 2 a.m. in the depth of your, like, you know, search for knowledge. You're wanting to uncover the truth about stuff. And this unlocks part of you and ascends you in different ways that a lot of you could find yourself doing things that you've always done, even though like you've outgrown them. And it's probably not until being amongst it where you're just like, this is really unfucking fulfilling, that you're like, yeah, there's like a lot of you that are holding back on your own ascension. And it could be like other aspects of your chart. You could have a very sociable moon or something, I don't know, but something keeps you doing things and it's stealing you away from just spending a lot of time with yourself. Although I do feel there are a lot of you that do spend a lot of time to yourself, but it's just utilizing that time. Like, you don't have to spend the day cleaning the fucking house. Or, you know, fixating on different car parts. I don't know. But it's, yeah, you are I'm hearing like a very unreal girl in a very closed off world. But I mean, gender aside, like you are this, it's your path, basically. You've been designed this way, and it's coming to terms with that. We've spent a lot of time here, so I'm going to jump into some tarot. Spirit, what do the Scorpios watching this right now need to be aware of when it comes to what they've been releasing and discovering? Could be a past person, someone that betrayed you pretty badly. It's probably definitely sensed this shift, this energetic shift. You could have been lying really low, getting over something. And this person, like, you went through cycle after cycle with this person potentially. Something ended, but has also re-began. This person is manifesting communication with you. Could be dealing with any fixed sign or fire sign potentially. Also got some air energy. But this person like spent a lot of time like setting you up just to get hurt. And each time, like, it's like you could feel it happening, but you couldn't make it stop because you were invested in this. But something is really done for you. Something what has been done for you. Because you are just like, I cannot continue to do this injustice. Like, even if you come back to me changed, I couldn't do it because you took my dignity, you humiliated me, you broke my fucking trust. But I can see now, like, this is actually like not something that I'm going to enter back into. So when it comes to actually interacting with you, I have detached from this. For this person, however, they want to start it all again with you. Like, they want another opportunity. Why is this person showing themselves? Your silence is oozing growth. Like, someone knows, or someone could be keeping an eye on you and starting to really resonate with things that you potentially said to them. they're like coming back reinvented according to them. This could be someone that likes music, someone that goes out a lot. August 18 could be significant to somebody. You could be dealing with a Leo. But someone is quickly like rewriting the story. Like they want to rewrite the events that took place. And like you're sitting here in this high priestess like, oh, you? No. Make me question myself? No. Or like you're just gonna come across to this person like so pure, so it's like you have an effect on this person that when you so much as appear, they're feeling things within themselves. You make them feel like everything is like a bargain. It's like the best opportunity, like to be with you. But like they cut so many corners when it comes to you. Ew, I don't know what's going on there. They cut a lot of corners when it comes to you. And like you could have seen the way this person posted online and you were just like watching in the background, but like also wondering why they spoke like you guys weren't together or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, someone wants to give you a kiss. I'm getting like, we've got the thimble here, Peter Pan coming in hot. This person could have like a Peter Pan type sort of vibe, like you know, I'm just gonna have fun every weekend for the rest of my life. Yeah, someone could be talking about you and they're like, maybe they've spoken ill of you and they're rectifying that right now. It's gonna throw you off course to have this person come back. Like, if they were to come back, it's going to impact what you're currently releasing because you are going to have to step away from what you're doing to deal with this. So it's going to be important to, like, look, if you need to talk into the mirror to practice conversations, then you fucking do it. Alright? Talking to yourself is not crazy. Like, I feel like you need to, like, take time for yourself to practice being your fucking self, because you know how you feel about this situation, but you could get very easily distracted like when it shows up. It's like simple strategies like no is a full sentence in itself, or like, you know, you're just going to need to retrain yourself into like how you interact with them. It's like, you know, I'm not quite sure how these fucking plates fell off the tray, but it had something to do with how she has stacked it. Like, for them to be there, like, she obviously had them balancing on top of the cups, maybe. Like, if she had them under, like, the rest of the plates, they wouldn't have fell. It's like, be aware of, like, your own sovereignty if this is to present itself, because think about it. Like, think about what you would say if you were to be represented with this situation. Like, it's very easy to get nostalgic and to like glorify or, you know, make things seem better than what they were. Notice how you feel as soon as, you know, if this does present itself. It's like this person's intentions is to just like ruffle up whatever you've got going on. And it's because they can feel like they felt this shift. Just, well, when you gained this shift, they felt this shift. And that's why they're like, oh, no, you don't. Yeah, something could just be like a big old mess and really throw you off course. Let's go. What is this campfire? It's like this, whatever it is that you're heading towards, like it may not be something that's like an in-person. This could be something that you post, like maybe you have a blog, maybe you have a vlog, maybe you have like a subscription or just something where you post, even if it's just your personal social media and everyone knows you as a bit of a you know, you share things at different times. And I feel like you're really going to be gaining confidence in that area. Like, you're going to start sharing a lot more. Things aren't going to be quite so hidden. And it's like the more that you question yourself, like even if you have to write down a checklist for yourself each day of like, don't speak to yourself like a prick, or, you know, the more openly I share, the more I encourage others to share. Or like, I don't know, maybe there's going to be some healing for you through connecting. And it's definitely got to do with this storyteller. We're going to go to this right now. Number 5, the campfire. Campfire plays a large part in the lives of traditional Aboriginal Australians. It is used as a source of warmth, a way to cook food, and a meeting place. Fire is a tool used in ceremony and ritual. Traditionally, it was a way of managing the environment and clearing areas ready for new growth. Families and kinship groups would gather together around the campfire to share meals, to sing and dance and connect with each other. It was also a place where knowledge was shared. Stories were told, not only the Dreamtime stories we may be familiar with, but stories of everyday happenings were also retold and enjoyed. There was an intergenerational transferal of knowledge as well, as the elders shared their stories with the younger generations and enjoyed watching them grow, learn and try new things. The campfire reminds you that everyone has a story to tell and that no one knows your story better than you do. When you draw this card, It is a time to gather with your family and friends and share some of your own personal experiences. When you share your story, you allow others to learn from you. It is also important to listen to others and allow them to share their stories with you. Everyone has something to share, some knowledge that you did not know. Knowledge can come from the most unlikely of people and places, so the value of sharing of wisdom whenever you get the opportunity. Definitely touched on a lot of what we've been speaking on, and so I definitely do feel like it's time to connect with you and your family. Whether you've got children, whether you catch up with your parents, siblings, nieces, nephews, blah, 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 whatever it is, like sharing your story is really going to be meaningful in some way. And you could, find a similarity with a family member. Maybe you hear something and you're like, oh my God, I never knew that. Or I'm wearing my grandma's jumper today, and so I'm getting the message. Maybe you hear something about a loved one passed over and you're like, oh my God, I feel like I get that from them. Or like something clicks and you're like, oh my God, like it's not just me. Something like that. She was also a Scorpio. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up, Scorpio. Just because, like, I didn't know where else to go with this, and I feel like that's it. Whatever is there is what you needed to hear. But I send you my love. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe. I may only have like 26 subscribers, but like I'm really so super excited about that. It's a nice feeling to be growing slowly but surely. And I appreciate you if you've got through to this right now. I don't know how long people watch the videos for, but I generally feel like, Scorpio, you commit. Once you commit, you so